feeling much your body needs a gentle warm up, or just throw it straight in. Go for the 10 seconds, and we're going to take it into a side step. So step as far as you can each way. In 3, 2, 1, and then try and get your arms moving as well as you step. We're going to keep the side step going, start getting a reach across with the arms, one side and then the other. One more each way, and then we're going to plant the feet. We're going to go into step squat, so one side and then the other. That's it. So we're centralising each time and then stepping out into the squat. So being careful with the knees. Try and keep them in line with the toes as you do that step out. In 10 seconds, we're going to bring it into star jumps or walking jacks. 3, 2, 1, and either stepping it each way or jumping it through. Nice job, another 10 seconds and we're going to take it into lateral shuffle. So a couple of side steps, touch the foot and take it back the other way. In 3, 2, 1. So sliding it across, reaching it down and across to the foot. More seconds. We're going to bring it into some high knees. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees nice and high up above your hips. In 10 seconds, we're going to bring it into heel flicks. So bringing our feet right up behind us. In 3, 2, 1. And again, we can do that walking pace, getting the feet up to our glutes, or bring it into more of a jog, whatever you like. In 10 seconds, we're going to come into spotted dog. So we're going to alternate the arms and legs backwards and forwards. In 3, 2, 1. So you can either do a nice big step, leg goes back, arm goes forward, or you jump it through and switch the arms. And in 10 seconds, we're going to take it down to the floor for some mountain climbers before we take a rest. In 3, 2, 1. So we're coming down into that high plank position, weight forward over the arms, flat back, and then alternate the legs. One knee comes up, and then the other. Try and make sure you're not shifting from side to side. And you can just choose whatever pace you want. Again, keep it that nice walking pace, or bring it into a bit more of a jog. But try not to let the hips lift up as you do so, and as you get tired. So 30 seconds, then you get a break. Last 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. Well done. We'll do chest press to start with. So either holding the weights or bringing the band behind you. So laying on our backs, open box with the arms, so triceps are touching down, forearms are pointing up. Push and squeeze through the chest to push the weights or the band up. Focus on driving through the chest if you can. Push, that's it. Two more. A little mini rest. moving it into the flies while we're lengthening through the arms. So lengthen the arms up, not locked straight, but almost straight. Coming out to the side, stretch, and squeeze back up to the top. Really try and focus on the chest doing the work, just not letting the arms just take over. Two more. Well done. We're going to bring it into the back, so we're going to do a pull over now. So either holding the weight up or bringing the band into your hands, getting some tension, pulling the band apart, keeping the arms long all the way back. Feel that stretch in your back muscles and then squeeze back up. And just try and keep your ribs down. It's very easy for them to flare. Stretch the back and drive it back up to the top. Keeping the length in the arms, don't let them bend. Don't want the triceps doing too much. Two more. That's it, good. Coming up a little bit into a seated position so we can do some tricep dips. So bringing the weight into the arms, bending at the elbow, and then push and squeeze back up to the top. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can bring your body off the ground and then bend and push. You're going to be putting a bit more weight through your arms. Squeezing at the top. Two more. And we'll bring it down onto your knees. So we can do some press ups next. So hands a little bit wider than your shoulder width. Shoulders forward level with the wrists. And lift it all legs out. And then bend the elbow, lower down. Feel the stretch across the chest. And push back up. Maybe you want to keep your core engaged, try and keep your hips level. And focus on driving through the chest. Two more. Well done. We're going to lower down so we're onto our tummies. We're going to work the lower back, so you can either bring your hands down by your side, gently lift to and squeeze, lift to and squeeze, lift to engage, squeezing your lower back muscles and lowering back down. Want to make it a bit more challenging. Bring your arms forward into that Superman pose, and then lift, squeeze and engage. It's not the biggest of movements. You want to focus on getting the engagement of the lower back, but you don't want to force it any further than it wants to go. Nice and gentle, and then slowly release it back down. Two more. down, curling up either onto your knees or onto your feet. We're going to do shoulders now. Shoulder press to start with, so bring the hands up. Elbows back level with shoulders, driving overhead. Right, trouble? Bye then. Two more. And release. You know what's coming next. I'm going to lift through that side part of our shoulder by doing some lateral raises. So long arms, palms down, and squeeze and lift from the shoulder and lower it back down. I mean, he does that to who he likes. I mean, I dread to think if he actually didn't like someone. One more. And then release. And then if you are on your knees, we're coming up onto our feet. Bent over row, so middle of the back. Hip width apart with the feet. Hinge at the hips, soften the knees, chest down. Once we're in position, we're drawing those elbows back to engage that centre portion of the back. Try not to drive down the legs, keeping the work in that central strip, just there. Two more. Well done. Coming up to standing. We're going to tuck our elbows in for some bicep curls. So elbows in, palms up, curling up, and then controlling it back down. So keeping the wrist flat, doing that little curl at the top, but dropping it down to the bottom. Two more. That's it, good. Gently releasing. We'll do lunges next. So nice big step forward with that left foot. I'm just going to drop our right knee down towards the floor. Toes pointing forward, knees staying in line with the toes. Keeping the chest up. Two more. Now we're stepping it through. shaking it out, just give them a little bit of a release. We're going to repeat on the other side. So again, nice big step, right foot forward, make sure those toes are pointing in front of you, and then keep the knees in line with the toes as you drop that left knee down this time. Two more. And step it through. We're going to do some calf raises now. So we can do tippy toes on 2 or 1. And I'll tell you when it's halfway. Either way, we want to get nice and high up onto our tiptoes and then control it back down. That's halfway if you're doing 1. So really squeeze up at the top. Two more. And release. Wall sit next. Or squat hold. So a couple of feet away from the wall with the feet so that we can drop it down to 90 degrees and then hold it there. A few more breaths really. A few more deep breaths. And we'll be done. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Coming up and out. And then we're coming into straight leg deadlift. So we go resistance again. Hip width apart with the feet. This time legs stay straight. Hinge at the hips to get the stretch down the back of the legs. And then squeeze the glutes to come back up to the top. It's all about that nice stretch down the back of the leg. Two more. Good, well done. Do a little bit of balance now, so we'll do single leg, straight leg deadlift. Starting by bringing the weight into our left leg, soften the knees a little bit, and then we'll just hinge our right leg back and come back up to the top. One more on this leg. Bring it back down onto 2. Give yourself a few seconds. And then we're going to do the same on the right side. So bringing that weight into the right leg and then hinging to send the left leg back. Two more. Well done. And we're making it our way down onto the floor. Starting with some Russian twists, so sitting up forward, not a little bit back, and then just rotating one way and then the other. Just feel that gentle turn in the body as you can, one way and then the other. Four more. And gently lower yourself down onto your back. That's it, releasing. So knees are bent, feet on the ground, pushing your lower back so it's supported. Pelvic floor muscles pulling up and in so you feel the squeeze in your abdomen. And then we're going to lift by doing a nice crunch, squeezing up, and then control it back down. So squeeze and control. Two more. And then just release. Let everything relax for a breath. For that re-engagement. And we're going to bring our feet up off the ground. Into our extensions, into our ab cycle. Feeling the stretch in our lower abdomen as we stretch away. But only going as far as we can control it so that we're not letting our lower back lift up off the ground. So, nice and controlled, reset if you need to. Four more. And then gently release, pop your feet back down to the ground. And we're going to do some ankle taps. So we're going to come up into that crunch. And then side bend down to the left and side bend down to the right. Use that if you need to again. Push your lower back down. And keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. That might be the reason you have to reset, and if you need to, try and pop the tongue into the roof of your mouth to release some of that tension. Four more. then just slowly lower yourself back down and slide your left leg away and your right leg away. And take a nice slow deep breath in. And then breathe out. Breathing in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. On your next in breath, just going to bring our knees up to our chest. So that's a nice big hug. Once you're there, you can rock. You gently massage your back into the ground. And then we're going to slowly roll it up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees hang out to the side. And we're going to move it onto our knees so that we can sit back on our heels and reach our hands forward and rest our forehead on the ground. Taking a deep breath in, coming up into tabletop. Inhale, tap the chin and the back lift on the tap. Breathing out. Inhale. One more time. We're going to step our left foot forward, keeping our right knee down, opening up the hip flexors and core. Let's focus on that breath nice and slow and deep. Bring it into pigeon, so just sliding that foot across to lower the knee down, opening up through the hip. Coming up and taking that left knee back to where it started. We'll step our right foot through and open up through the hip flexors and core on this side. And then slide that foot across and lower the knee down, opening up through the hip. Keeping that left leg straight, we're going to spin the body round. Tapping the right foot in. And now to the back of the leg. And use that breath to reach down to our left foot. Opening up through the back and on. Slowly bringing yourself back up. Extend the right leg away, tuck the left foot, and then reach down towards your right foot. Just for that nice stretch. And then bringing yourself up, we're going to make our way up onto our feet. And then bring our hands behind us, squeeze the elbows towards each other to open up across the chest. Gently releasing, bring the hands round in front, push left hand into right, big circle, look down to the ground, opening up across your upper back and down your neck. Through your eyes. Everything stays the same apart from shift the hand, so push your right hand into left. Gently release. And do shoulders now, so bring your left arm across, squeezing in with your right hand. Right. It's not a good idea, is it? No. Right, if I use the octopus. There's the octopus. And then gently release the left side, bring the right arm across. To be fair, he's not been too bad today, considering his track record the last 3 or 4 days. He's lasted quite well. And releasing that right hand down, triceps now, so left hand onto the shoulder. Support the elbow and meet round the back. Release the left side, switch to the right, so hand on the shoulder, support the elbow on the back. And gently release. Bring the arms down by your side, take a nice deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we'll take it into that fold. Soften as much as you need to. And find a little bit of ease for a couple of breaths down here. And then we're going to slowly roll it back up. Breathing in up into the body stretch. And then take it across to the left side. And across to the right side. And back up to the top. Take a nice deep breath in. And out.